All right, so here we have Bitcoin on Bybit on the 1 hour. As you see, we are being held up by the 21 and the 50 right now. Looks like we could be coming down past it. Your RSI is in the neutral median zone below that signal line. You did get rejected from the bottom of the bullish control zone. Testing the neutral median line right now. We need to get back above 20.047 in order to cross that signal line to the upside. MACD, fresh cross to the downside. We need to get back above 20,030 in order to get back above that signal line. We are on the first tick right now. So we still got a chance. Just depends on what happens next. BBWP is going down below that moving average. So your vol is decreasing at the moment. So one thing I want to point out is that we have bearish divergence. We actually have two drives of bearish divergence. Here to there, here to there, here to there, here to there. Here, I'll zoom in a little bit. So we have higher highs on the RSI, lower highs on the price action. So we got these two drives of bearish divergence. I think that's going to lead us down a little lower. I think this was a small little bull trap. But we'll go over the bullish and bearish cases and see if we can invalidate this. I mean, we would need to get back above this 200 in order to invalidate that at 20, basically 2650, in order to, actually 2600, in order to invalidate the first drive of bearish divergence. But we still have this one to worry about here. And so it looks like it's going to play out. I mean, that's all the way at 21,800. I doubt that we're just going to shoot up right to there. Let's go to, I want to show you guys something real quick. All right, so I found this indicator. I've used the Pi cycle high before, but they have another one that includes the Pi cycle lows. Now, as you can see, the signal was printed yesterday, okay? But that doesn't mean that it's the exact low, because look at this. It printed here, and it still went lower. It still went a little lower, and it did. I mean, you did get the bounce, but then it came back down to the lows. Now, right here, your Pi cycle was printed, and you still had a, let's see here. I mean, you still had another 30% move to the downside over time. Now, and then another thing is this Pi cycle high wasn't the exact high. Came back down, came back up for a slightly higher high. So if we reverse that, that would mean we would get some kind of bounce here and then go a little bit lower. And let's see the difference here. So we had, let's see here. I just want to see how much higher we were at. Okay, so not much, but I would still like to see it. So we had another 10%. All right, so let's go 10% from the absolute lows. So we're looking at 15, 16K, which has been a common number so far, but I think we will overshoot it a bit. And I think we will come down to somewhere around 12K over time. You know what I mean? Definitely over time. Let's go back to this daily and switch charts. So on your stochastic, you did get rejected from the top line, from the top Bollinger Band. Not on your stochastic, your Bollinger Bands. Right now, you are falling to the POC point of control on the VPVR. If we break that, next stop is 19,300, 19,500. I'd say 19,400 to be honest. Stochastic does have a downside curvature below that signal line right now. Still heading down. We did enter the bearish control zone as of now. So let's talk about the bullish. Oh, by the way, that purple zone that we drew, bam, exactly to it. Yeah, I mean, exactly like we were talking about yesterday or 2 days ago. I didn't make a video yesterday because not much changed. I mean, we went down to this purple zone like we were saying, went up to this purple zone like we were saying, did exactly what we said. Or, but we're a team here. So right now we are falling below that 50. I do think we're going to come down to the 19,200 level. Probably get some sort of bounce at the 19,600 level. But we'll find out. I mean, those drives of bearish divergence are going to mean something here. So the bullish case is that we get back above this purple zone and even 2,600. I'd like to see us get above 2,600, get into the bullish control zone on the RSI. This MACD cross back to the upside, start printing some dark green bars on the histogram as your BBWP works its way back up to the moving average. Bearish case is that we break 19. Yeah, I'm looking at 19. If we break 19, next level I'm looking at is 17.5. That would also imply that we get into the bearish control zone. MACD continue its downside curvature, printing dark red bars on the histogram pretty sharply too. I'd like to see if you're short as your BBWP works its way back up to the moving average. So as of now, I mean, we are breaking the 21 and the 50. I do think we're going to come back down here at least to 19.5. If we break 19.5, next stop is 19. Even 18.9, somewhere in between there. So let's go ahead and lower this box. Let's go ahead and get a little more precision. So like I said, right now we are sitting at the POC point of control, finding support at that level. If we break that, 19.5. Let's go move on to Ethereum. By the way, if you guys are liking this video so far, like and subscribe to the channel. Support the channel in this bear market. We're growing, but I'd like to see us grow a little faster. It's hard to make a channel in the bear market, but I'm here for the long haul, so we'll be here every single day. So on Ethereum here, did come down to 1K, like we were talking about. Came back up. Right now we're getting rejected from the 100, coming back down to our purple box and this VPVR level. Right now your RSI is below the signal line, neutral median zone, testing that neutral median line. MACD fresh cross to the downside, printing a dark red bar on the histogram. Moving, let's see, your BBWP is in the lower zone, below the moving average. Similar story to Bitcoin here. You also have bearish divergence on the 1 hour. Two drives bearish divergence, just like Bitcoin. See, a lot of these coins are going to be very correlated to Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin's moving the market. So pay attention to Bitcoin first, then look at your alts next, in my opinion. And that's what I do. So let's go ahead and move this purple box up. I want to move this purple box up because this will be the line of support. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put another box right here at 1K. Move that up to here. That'll be our next support level. Go ahead and do this. So bullish case here is that we break this last high and the 100. Honestly, I think if we broke the 100 on a 1 hour closure, got to 1116, we'd work our way up to the 1150 mark at the 200. If we can break the 200, I think we can come all the way up to 1240. That would also imply that we get into we cross this signal line and work our way back up to the bullish control zone. And cross your MACD line above that signal line to the upside. Start printing some dark green bars on the histogram as your BBWP gets back into the upper zone. Bearish case. Once again, if we break 10K or 1K, next stop 850. So quite a big move. Let's see what that would lead us, what kind of percentage that would lead us down to. Because that's the level I'm looking at if we break 1K. 18.5 is going to be a 15% move. pretty sharply too. In my opinion, I think we would get down there pretty quick. Um, so right now we are sitting at this VPVR level. We're gonna find major support here at 1080, in between 1080 and 1070. So I would expect some sort of bounce. But honestly, if we break this purple zone, I think we come all the way back down to the 1027 to 1K mark. So there's the bullish and bearish cases. Let's move on to Solana. So once again, we got bearish divergence on Solana. A little bit of a different story. Besides the fact that you had this fake out above the 100. You had this little fake out right here, got rejected, came back down. Right now we're sitting on the 21 and the 50. And we're probably going to come down to this POC, point of control, in the VPVR at 33.77. Your RSI below that signal line, but not too far. Sitting on that neutral median zone. It wouldn't take much to get Solana back up. My guess is that if we cross the 100 at 34.74 on a 1 hour closure, we can get back above that signal line. MACD starting to fresh cross to the downside, printing a dark red bar on the histogram. Once again, see, your moving average is even lower than Bitcoin and Ethereum. So, I mean, you're in the lower zone on the BBWP right now, but your vol wouldn't take much to start expanding again. Right now, I do think we're coming down to 33.75. We'll find out whether that's it or whether this was a bull trap. It's starting to look like a bull trap on all three coins. Bullish case is that we break, clear cut, 35.12. Back into the bullish control zone. Honestly, if we can get back above that signal line and this level, which was this previous resistance and this previous resistances, I do think we would work our way into the bullish control zone, cross this MACD to the upside, possibly just get a retest here and resumption. But honestly, I think we're going to go a little lower first, as your BBWP would work its way back up into the upper zone, crossing this moving average over time. Bearish case is that we break the last low at 31.85. I would expect us to lead us all the way down to 27.60. That's if Bitcoin breaks 17.5. That's what I'd be looking at. And if this happens, it's going to happen sharply, quick. And that would also imply that we get into the bearish control zone. Get this BBWP back into the upper zone above that moving average as your MACD gets a sharper downside curvature. Printing dark red bars below this level at the 0.06, which is this last level of support on the histogram. Next level would be the 0.13 level on the MACD. If we break that, down to the depths we go. So those are what I'm looking at for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. If you guys like this video, like and subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. Turn on your bell notifications so you get notified with this time-sensitive content. This content is time-sensitive. I put these videos out, and a lot of times within the next hour or two, the moves happen, like we say. We're very precise on this channel. So continue to watch, continue to stay nimble and vigilant, and everyone have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, and I will see you tomorrow.